What's the biggest emotion that costs traders money?
The biggest emotion that's cost me money is greed.
In what way does it show up?
There's been certain situations where I'd have a winning trade and I'd decide to size up. Or not size up, but more so add to the winner, which is a good habit, but the add would be too big. And then that would say maybe double my position in size, or might be only 1.5 size, but still it's much bigger. So it's much more, it's bigger than what I'm used to, which will then cause more emotions, which then I cannot hold my trades the way I usually hold my trades. And then if it ends up being a losing trade, or even during the trade I realize that's not a valid ad, it's just greed coming in and me wanting more profits, then I realize it, but I'm already committed. And then I end up losing more than I should have lost. And that's simply because of greed, because I'm oversizing.
Yeah.
Oversizing, obviously, I've oversized before many times. And that's coming from greed again, where I want bigger profits. And I'm not as patient then. I think they're two main ones that for example, with fear, yes, I will make less, but then also with fear protects me. So I'm not losing more. With greed, I'm shooting higher, so I'm going to fall lower. I think with greed, the main thing is you're so consumed by P&L, so you're going to let that loser lose a bit more just in case it turns around.
And the winner win a bit less.
Yeah, because as soon as you see that bigger profit, although it's bigger profit, it's nowhere near your target. So it just psychologically, you're like, oh, here's a bigger number than I'm used to seeing. I'm going to take this off now.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's still probably 10 points, 20 points too short of what you should be aiming for based off your system, of course.
Yeah. That's why I stopped doing that. Stopped sizing up too much. Like I did that sometimes. I would have a trade and then I would add full size on another trade and continue.
Yeah.
But what I realized was that I just took them off so early that if I just held the first trade to my full TP, I would make the same money, but no emotions.
Yeah.
So that's why I deleted.
If you get stopped out, you're losing less because you're not adding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so it's a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
On both sides, you have the fear of giving back your profits, and then you have the fear, or just the absolute dynamite of emotions if you lose that trade.
Yeah.
Because you get fully stopped out. I think a bigger one, an even bigger one, is this fear of losing what you have or losing what you earned. So like if you are in big profit or whatever it is, you don't want to get into a losing.
Yeah.
Even if that's you protecting your stop loss is under a level or whatever, you're still scared because you do not want to give that away, give that back. Same thing why we take early TPs.
Yeah.
Because we're so scared of it going back to break even or loss.
But then that's another question then. Do you trade not to lose or do you trade to win? When you're in profit or when you're on a winning streak, I feel like you're trading not to lose.
Why?
Why? But it's because of similar to what you said, where you want to protect your profits, then you'll cut trades short. You may have a wider stop loss because you don't want that loss.